things that I really like about CEA's program as well is their trademark CEASecure program. It gives you a little bit more flexibility in the sense of, let's say for some reason something really bad happens and you do need a full refund, you can unenroll from your program up to 1 calendar week before it happens. Now you will have to pay extra to enroll in their CEASecure. For the summer program specifically, it is a $275 fee, but it is, and it's not, this is not travel insurance and this is not health insurance or anything like that. This is basically their own program insurance to say that there are 4 primary reasons why if a student for whatever reason cannot begin their study abroad program, that they can get a full refund as long as you can properly supply, like evidence of this. So for number 1, if you have a medical reason, let's say that you or maybe someone very close to you that you maybe have to take care of or support, or that supports you has been diagnosed with a horrible illness, going into summer 2022, this is still going to be relevant to some extent, unfortunately. So if that's going to be impacting you and you definitely cannot start your program, or you've suffered additional things from that type of illness or some other type of illness that's medical related, and you can't travel or you can't go to a different country, you will be protected under this program. You get a full refund. The second way that you can do that is if it has been determined by the US State Department that the particular place that you're going to, or let's say even your particular location, maybe it's your dorm room or your college or wherever, which is a little bit less common, but if anything that is related to your program could be related to a upcoming or projected terrorist attack or terrorist event, that is something that is covered under that. Now, of course, we know within our global landscape, that is something we have to think about, but that is something that cannot be controlled specifically by your program. So if for whatever reason, let's say within the 2 weeks before you go, there is unfortunately a terrorist attack, they will give you a full refund because they don't want you traveling there, having to deal with the aftermath of that. It still probably won't be safe within that time period. Number 3, if your parent or guardian has a job loss. So we know that even though you're going to be studying abroad, you may have the opportunity to get scholarships. Most people are going to be supported in some way by their parents or their guardians. And a lot of times, if a student is dealing with a parent or guardian that has a job loss, they may have to stay behind, similarly to medical, and may have to pick up the pieces. So maybe they're going to have to get a job, maybe they're going to have to do something. And so they want to make sure that you're covered from that. So as long as you can actually prove that your parent or guardian or whoever is going to be supporting you in that way has lost their employment, let's say to a mass layoff or something, which is more common these days, right? So that is another way that you will be protected by that. And so the 4th reason you are covered by this policy is if for some reason your student dwelling is demolished or it's inhabitable, or you can no longer live there. So maybe you are going to a place where there are tsunamis or earthquakes, or there's huge fire or something like that, then you will get full refund. Now, once your program starts, this particular program, the CEASecure, their sort of like study abroad, within a study abroad insurance program, also covers your medical. So if for some reason you are within your program and then you get really sick, you will get a certain amount back. And also as well, with the terrorist events, if let's say you're in the middle of your program in Spain and all of a sudden the US State Department says, all Americans have to get out, then you're going to get a certain amount back for what you have not used. So I definitely just wanted to point that out because I think that that is sort of a great addition. I think that's something that we're going to see more programs move towards. Now, a lot of programs will require that you have travel insurance, which is a little bit different than that. But I like the fact that they include that as an additional fee so that it makes people feel more secure. Obviously, we know when everything first happened in March 2020, this was something that a lot of programs were dealing with and struggling with, of how to give refunds, or should they not give a refund, or what does it mean for the future in terms of can the student come back to study abroad or whatever. So this is a great program moving forward, and I hope that other companies and organizations in the study abroad realm incorporate that.